Hey everybody, Vince August here. It is Wednesday, July 22nd, and I want to lighten up the mood with something fun today. So, one of the things that I've been seeing a lot on, especially Facebook, is people posting things and whatever it is about saying, listen, here's how I feel about this, and if you don't agree with me, you know what, just unfriend me. I don't want to debate it. I don't want to discuss it. This is how I feel, and if you don't agree with me, then we don't need to be friends. And what I immediately do with those posts is I immediately unfriend the person. Whether I agree with them or not, I always unfriend, even if I agree with the person, because here's the thing. Eventually, me and you are going to disagree about something. So what? You're going to decide what's the thing that we can disagree upon that keeps our friendship, but this is a deal. No, listen, I don't want to be friends with anybody that I have to agree with on every single topic. That's not fun. That's not really the way any relationship or human interaction should be. But since that's the way everybody seems to want things, here's what I came up with. I came up with a great idea, okay? We take everybody out of the country. We remove people from every state, all 50 states, you're out of the country, okay? And then what we do is we make these people fill out questionnaires. And according to these questionnaires, you're either gonna be Democrat, liberal, whatever you wanna call it, Republican, conservative, call it left, right, call it whatever, blue, red, I don't care, okay? You're gonna fall into one of these two groups. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a draft of the 50 states, okay? And then what's going to happen is, so we'll flip a coin, see who goes first, and then you get to pick a state, your group gets to pick a state that you're going to populate, and eventually we're both going to wind up with 25 states, and we can't go to each other's state ever again. Okay, so these are your 25, those are our 25, and that's the way we go. And then I thought to myself, wow, what if I was in charge of the draft and I had to pick states? What would be like my top draft list? So now, you have to understand, where I grew up in the tri-state area in New York. I've been to, I want to say about 35 of the 50 states. So my knowledge base is that, okay? So there is some ignorance here because I've not been to all of the states. But hey, listen, we're just having fun, okay? Let's lighten up the mood. So my first pick of state that I would take for the people that agree with me, that I get along with, and we're not going to fight and we're not going to argue, I got to go with New York. I got to go with New York. Now, this was a tough one, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it came down between New York and New Jersey. Because I'm looking at regions, and I'm thinking, I want beaches, I want woods, I want mountains. I want to get as much as everything in that first pick. That first pick has got to give me a little bit of everything. Now, look, with New York, I'm getting a lot of woods. I'm getting, good cold snow. I'm getting mountains. I got Lake Placid. I got huge lakes to deal with. And I get enough beach out of this to make this work. Plus, I get New York City. Come on, you're not going to build that anywhere else right now. You get it. Now with Jersey, you get incredible beaches. You get a ton of greenery here too. You do get an entire coastline. But I got to go with size too here, and just it's more vast. So New York is my number one pick. All right. Number two pick was a no-brainer. I'm going Hawaii. It's a small picture because it's a small state. I'm going Hawaiian Islands. Listen, you get a chance to get paradise in your pick. You've got to take paradise in your pick. So I'm taking Hawaii, the little state that we always forget about. Hawaii is my number two pick. Number three. Now, listen, I got beaches, I got paradise. I got to go middle of the country somewhere. I got to pick something middle of the country. This was a tough one because you're thinking farming, you're thinking snow, you're thinking mountains. You got to get a little bit of everything. I went Colorado on this one. This was a tough pick. I'm not going to lie. Third pick was a tough one. I'm going Colorado, number 3 in my draft. I think Colorado gives me a good mix of everything from the middle of the country. So yeah, that's my third pick from the center, non-coast, bordered by all states pick. Fourth pick was tough because now I feel like I've got everything. I got beaches, I got paradise, I got city, I got mountains, I got middle of the country. What am I missing? I went Arizona. I went desert. I got to give my people a little bit of desert. I got to give them heat. I got some cold places. I got, island paradise. I'm going to go Arizona number 4. Arizona is my fourth pick. This way I give them desert. I give them Red Rock. I give them Grand Canyon. I got, something huge to say. Arizona is my fourth pick. Now, We're limiting to, this is top 5 only. 5th pick, tough one. Not going to lie, because this is my last pick. Well, I'm not going to do all 50. That's insane. 5th pick, tough one. Came down to 2 states, and this is going to be very controversial, and I'm going to get a lot of crap from a lot of people here. Because you got to remember, you're taking all the people out of it. We're starting from new. I'm going Florida. I'm going Florida 5. And some of you right now are screaming. You're throwing things at the screen saying, Vin, I can't. Don't forget, when you get Florida, you don't get Florida guy with Florida because we've emptied out the state. So you're not getting crazy Florida guy with Florida. You're just getting the state. Now, when you say, well, what was the other? Look, the other choice was California. You knew there was going to be a choice. Just like New York, New Jersey, you knew there was going to be this choice at some point in time. I went Florida here, couple of reasons. One, earthquake factor, big reason. You know, you're investing in something that you know there's that huge catastrophic thing. Now, Florida gets hurricanes. Yeah, agreed. But the other thing, really, this was the deal breaker for me. I had to go with the bigger Disney park. You can't beat Disney World compared to Disneyland. And for me, this is me. You can make your own top 5 list. In fact, in the comments, give me your top 5 states. But for me, my number 5th pick, my top 5, I'm throwing in Florida. So we have New York, Hawaii, Colorado, Arizona, Florida are my top 5 picks in the United States draft. Have a great day, everybody.